Follow the starlight pure and divine to lands where Asha's virtue shines.
Shining ones, Megas here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And today we're going to be in Zarathustra's own writing, Song 2. Of course, we'll be reading from the Western version. Have you guys got your book yet? If you have, please go to the comments, let me know. So this morning, well, first let me say this. I want to title this message, Asha Revolution. Because something is taking place and time is speeding up because we're in a time we've never seen before. Speaking of time, where information can go all around the world in an instant. It's so powerful, the good and the bad. So people are seeing it. You know, you can speak a truth in a video like this and it can go to every country around the world. I love going to the analytics and looking at all the countries our message of Zarathustra goes to. It's beautiful. Also the atrocities of the world, where before people could keep it more secret, right? Now the whole world sees it and has to make a moral decision for themselves. Is that what we want more of? Or do we want more Asha, more good, more love? And so this morning, oh my God, guys, you know, people say there's not a lot of Zarathustra's text left. There's so much. I mean, I have stacks and stacks of books of the Magi over thousands of years. And I was going through them today, through the Bundahijan, through the Denkard, and trying to fully understand why did we come into this world? Because I'll be honest, you know, I had to go to the dentist last month, and my tooth hurt, and my dog died, and I cried, and some of my wonderful friends are going through horrible situations, you know, and I'm just thinking, what were we thinking to come here? Right? It's just the suffering. And what's funny is, did you catch yesterday's video? It was about how to end suffering, right? And I mean, that's what we're always reaching for as Ashavans. We want the love without the hate. We want the peace without the war. We want health instead of sickness and disease. We want peace of mind. We want good. My friends, we all want that. But we do suffer. And now on a personal level, we can make it less. You know, a great example of that, I won't go into the whole story because I'm going somewhere very important with this. But in my book, Still Pulls of the Mind, I talk about being out in the mountains when I first moved up here, and I had my flannel shirt on, my cowboy boots, my pocket knife. I was like living my best mountain country life. And a friend that was with me, he was in a complete hell in his own mind. I'm thinking, this is beautiful. I mean, look at the clouds on the mountain. Look at the moose. The big moose walked out. He started going on about not enough sun, and he's got a vitamin D deficiency. And the poor moose is probably so full of ticks, just chews himself into misery every night. And I'm thinking, I go, what world are you living in? You know, and I thought about, what world am I living in? I'm in heaven on earth. You're on hell on earth, but it's all happening right here in your mind, my friends. Stories that we've accepted, stories that we tell ourselves make a real world, my friends. And so there is a healing and protection and provision and blessing that we can bring upon ourselves in our home, right? If well, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to try to be funny, but I got some funny stories I could tell about that. But anyway, so this morning for about 4 hours, I was studying my books. I was praying. I was talking to Sohana, and I would start to kind of get a glimpse of it where it made sense, and I had it, and then I would lose it. Because I'd be all, yeah, but what about? And then figure that out. But then I'd be, yeah, but what about? There's always a yeah, what about, right? And finally I got to the point, I had to think, you know what? It's okay, I don't know. It's okay for me to say, I don't know. I don't like to do that, especially as someone that put myself in this position where I'm trying to be a teacher and spread the message of Asha and Zarathustra and bring back the original religion and bring healing and love and life and an all good God back to the earth, because I know it's what we need. I don't want to say I don't know. But my friends, there's some things I don't know. I can't wrap my mind around for some reason. When we went through the veil and we make that choice to come into time and space and form. I mean, as a little baby, I didn't know shit, and I still sometimes don't. And I'm always trying to grow and learn and remember and awaken. And sometimes I get exhausted. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes I want to quit. But here's what I came to. And then we'll get to this amazing writings of Zarathustra. I know you guys are about done hearing from me. I came to this conclusion. I don't know it all. I don't understand it all. I don't like it all. I'm not happy with your explanation of it. It's not good enough. I want more. And that's okay. It's part of what's in us. We want better. We want better explanations. We want a better God. We want a better world. And I don't know everything, but I do know this. We need to love instead of hate. We need to be kind to each other. We need to choose peace. Sometimes we have to forgive when we really just want frickin' revenge. We have to forgive those that never even asked for forgiveness, because what we're doing here is too important to hold low frequencies. If it's true that we live in a simulation, that this is a mind, that everything that seems like form and matter is just information, zeros and ones and thoughts and minds and beliefs, and that our thoughts and our mind can influence the great mind, and that bad thoughts has gotten us into a bad world and good thoughts can get us into a good world, then we cannot afford to not be loving. We must be loving. We must be kind. We must be peace. We must be good. We must hold the truth instead of the lie. We must speak truth with our very life. We got to stop lying to ourselves. We got to not accept anything that's not good. We don't want their gods that get angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children. I don't like them. I don't want them. You can keep them. I want God good. I want good thoughts. I want a good world. I want a better world. I know this much. If you got this amazing book, there's a link on my homepage. It's the writings of Zarathustra put in a Western version so the Western mind can understand these Eastern concepts. Song 2, the cry, and I love this part, and the answer. It's the cry of the world and the answer. The soul of the world lifts its voice. Why all of this sorrow? This hunger, this war. The rivers carry tears. The winds repeat the question. Every heart that loves feels the same ache, for the pain of one is the pain of all. Creation waits for understanding, for the turning of the human mind back towards its source. Who will hear the cry and answer with truth? Not with pity, but with perception. To see that suffering is the shadow cast by separation from Asha. For the new people, Asha's truth, the real. The moment thought aligns again with the good, the darkness dissolves, and the wound reveals its wisdom. If even one soul had been attuned, Asha would have rushed to meet them. The law of harmony waits for a willing heart. The lie has no power, only where it is believed. Withdraw belief and it dies. So I stand ready, a tuning fork of faith, calling others into resonance. You know, this just reminded me of something. This morning when I was talking to Sohana, I play the guitar. And she was talking about how if I just leave the guitar alone, it goes out of tune. I have to tune it. That's what we do as Ashavans. We're the tuning forks for the world. We hold that frequency, that the original word, so that others may tune themselves, because they've forgotten the song. They forgot how to tune their guitars. They forgot how to tune their instrument. Because there's so many other noises of discord and dis-ease. And they've attuned themselves to that chaos. And so we tune them back to love and peace and joy and beauty and the real. O Mazda, cries the seeker, is there no deliverer for the lost? And heaven answers, the deliverer is born in every heart. Every heart that chooses Vohumana, the good mind. Thus the Savior is not sent from afar, but awakened within. Through the good mind. Here in the West, we call the Christ mind, Vohumana. Truth becomes thought. Thought becomes word. Word becomes world. Each pure perception is a spark of creation. Each loving act a correction of the code. Asha moves through time like light through crystal, seeking every opening. Wherever honesty appears, she enters. Wherever kindness reigns, she stays. She builds a kingdom not out of force, but of alignment. And then spake the good spirit, and Asha is one. The word that was from the beginning is sent again into the world. A single true word can save creation, for it carries the pattern of wholeness. Let every soul become that word, clear, unbroken, alive. And then rose Zarathustra, a mirror polished by love, through whom the light could shine. Not his glory, but God's clarity filled him. And those who saw believed again in the possibility of good. And from that light, other lights were born. The word passed from mouth to heart, from heart to life. The song spread like dawn, each singer adding brightness to the morning of the world. He who lives in Asha is granted the strength of the source. Through the good mind he speaks, through truth he acts, and through love he endures. Such a one cannot be broken, for he is remembered as nature, a flame of the eternal fire. And all the Magi said, Asha is